Any structure, like the Great Pyramids, power structure, or anything, any kind of sacred geometry, utilizing secrets of the universe for energy, anything, is bypassed, surpassed. Nah, it's irrelevant. Irrelevant. We, the human, is relevant. We are the true power source. Anything that all of those structures can do, the human can do better, more efficiently, and more pointedly. You are what's relevant. Figure yourself out. That's what I'm doing. It's an energy game. It's an energy game. It's a feeling game. It's a focus game. Your deliberate focus is Start small. Take a 3-minute segment. That's maybe too long. Take a minute segment. What the fuck were you doing in that minute? What were your thoughts? Best not to get too into it, because then when you try to take the minute segment, now you're all thinking about it. It's not going to be real. You gotta just kind of like, just observe what you're doing. And get good at it. Take like a day segment. What are you thinking about? What's happening? What are you thinking about? What's happening? What are you thinking about? What's happening? How do you feel? What's happening? How do you feel? What's happening? Take a 30-minute segment. How do you feel? What's happening? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? How do you feel? Which comes first? What comes last? What's happening around you? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? What's happening around you? What are your thoughts? How do you feel? What's happening around you? Do you still think the same you did last year? Do you still think the same you did 10 years ago? Do you still think the same you did a day ago? What are your belief systems? What do you truly believe? Do you even know what you truly believe? Not knowing what you truly believe is a belief. Being completely unaware of what you believe is just poised for greatness. So don't worry. Follow your bliss. Joseph Campbell. Follow your bliss. Meaning, that's why I take that to mean focus on your highest excitement. I take that to mean follow your bliss. No, I was kidding. I take that to mean you have certain good emotional feelings that you can coax out enough to deliver focus that you can really feel them. And then focus on them. Follow your bliss. Focus on your highest excitement. Focus on your feelings of appreciation and unconditional love. They're real feelings in your body. They don't just happen when something happens outside and, oh, I'm happy. You don't even think about it because you're just a human being happy. You're not even really focusing at all. Not even using this beautiful apparatus that you have. You let it sit and get decrepit over years and years. But, like I said, water is stagnant, can stay stagnant for a long time, and all of a sudden, what'll happen? It'll either evaporate, it'll move somewhere, and eventually it'll get going. You don't gotta worry. Being conscious is a peculiar thing. It comes with many territories. We are ready to know that we are all that is. We are the existence. It will not blow your minds now. You guys are high enough frequency to understand. We are the soup. We are all that is now. Big whoop, right? Still gotta go to work, still gotta do this, whatever life you're living, still doing this for the next, you know what I mean? Big whoop, right? Okay, so we're all that is. So we are actually this existence that you see. illusion. It's a real thing. The experience is real. It's us. We are the master shapeshifter. We are the grand illusion. We are the play, the players, the backdrops, the stage, the space, the air. We are everything. And in this one harmonious, homogeneous, color-shifting, depth-shifting quantum thing that is almost ineffable. We are it. Big whoop. Here I am playing guitar, whatever. So, well, that's because that's the way we like it right now. Okay? And why it's a big whoop? Because if you can really understand that means you got some stuff under your belt. Right? And you can relax. And you can trust. Just trust. The feeling of trust. You know, when you were a young kid just riding around your parents' car and you didn't know that your parents couldn't drive or shit. You know, you just fucking just know, you know you're safe. You don't even think about it. It's trust. That's more than trust. You just don't even, it's not even on the mind. That's how your worries should be. But you can't just come into someone's life who's living the dense life and be like, well, you shouldn't worry. Because they're going to be like, fuck you. You know what I mean? It's a gap. There's a gap. You just can't. But you don't worry too much about that, because you can only get off balance a certain amount, because there's an ever-present self-correction system in ourselves. We always expand. We always grow. We always understand ourselves from a new perspective, from all's perspective, all at once, mind you. All at once. We're doing this all at once now. Little Johnny sitting over there in Great Britain, I don't know, I just made it up, is happening now with me. On the other planets, they're happening right now. Right now. That's all there is. A million channels on the TV station, an infinite amount of channels on the TV station. And you're only tuned into one, but you know they're all still going on behind the scenes. They don't just stop when you're tuned. They're all happening now. Information can get carried from any dimension now to you to help you out. And it's happening the other way too. It's like cross-spermization of knowledge. Ish. I'm sure there will be a word for that. We'll call it mind fucking. Gotta have a little more elegant word for that. Let me stop. Any ideas that were coming to mind were not good. Anyway, lighten up. You can't just say lighten up. You can't just tell. What most humans need to see is physical something. Either you have something that they want and you have it, so they know you know something, right? Be it a good physical body, be it health, be it happiness, be it freedom, be it the car, the girlfriend, the wife, the whole career, the life, whatever it is. If you show something, if you have something that someone else wants, then there's a chance they'll come around and be like, okay, let me look at what this person's saying. Because you know, even if it sounds crazy, they look at your life and they're like, huh, you gotta be doing something. Gotta be doing something. And then that's the way to teach. So you say all this bullshit, all this, what 20 years ago I would have called bullshit. All this, energy, focus on yourself. We are all this stuff. Bullshit. 20 years ago I would have said that. Shit, less than 20 years ago I would have said that. But just to make a point. You say all this bullshit, but when they see your life, even if you don't have that glamorous of a life, but you have some things that they would like, then that will get them. No matter how good you come across and how in the feeling of source energy you are, you're telling them that, I'd be like, huh, well, he's confident about it. Look at him, it makes me want to listen to him. But maybe the confidence is what they want. You got it. He must be doing something. I knew him a year ago, he wasn't this confident. I knew him 10 years ago, he wasn't like this. So maybe he figured something out. And that's the teaching. That's the full circle teaching right there. You don't gotta do shit. All you gotta do is your own practice. Right? Maybe let people know what your practice is, and then just live your life. And then eventually they'll be like, oh, yeah, well, look at he's doing well. Let me go back to what he was saying. Instead of just writing it off because it sounds horrible, which is what I would have done 15 years ago or whatever. Come at me with this love and light bullshit. Get the fuck out of life, baby. So, from my perspective right now, I notice. Here's the kicker. My perspective. I notice Raleigh changing fast. Now, something Terence McKenna said would happen. Obviously, blah, 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 blah. But I was listening to Terence McKenna in my reality, right? So I got that notion in my head. I was listening to him. All the things that are happening are ways for you to figure out who you are and what you like and what you don't like. It really is the case anyway. Because I could have listened to Terence McKenna's first recording and be like, nah, Riley would have been different. My Riley would have been different. I said, Riley, I'm living in now. All this information about the world is coming out. The Tartaria. Everyone's figuring out the hidden stuff. And there's more hidden stuff, I'm sure. The ancient pyramids, the stuff that goes down so deep in the ground. All the energy. It's obviously energy stuff. It's just, okay, that's just one little thing. All this stuff, all the new technology, we're hitting like a point of no return of speed and progress in the way that we're changing and understanding. This is the way my reality is looking. Now, you guys are going to say, well, it's my reality. But no. This is my reality. You have your own reality also now. You may be in a shared reality where you were experiencing kind of the same thing. You may not be. You won't be watching this recording if you're not, so you'll never know. But that's the way this is. I started changing my consciousness before 20, I was going to say 20 years, I don't know what the real time is. I said 20 years before I started getting into this. The world, from my view, wasn't like it is now. All these secrets weren't coming out. None of this stuff, it was much more rigid. It was just really, literally different. It's cool because it's from my perspective, but that creates my reality, and it's the way that it seemed to me. My reality would reinforce itself, my thoughts and beliefs. As soon as I got off the kicker of thinking whatever happened, whatever the trigger was, that reality really is more just hocus pocus stuff. There really is something to it. I started researching. I'm one, you gotta do research in years, I gotta prove it. I don't just go by it, right? I gotta research. Now that I look back through hindsight, golden hindsight, my reality was changing as my research and knowing and experiments stuff was changing. Stuff was coming out in the world slowly, as I was understanding, as my consciousness expanded, my reality seemingly was expanding. And now I'm on the cusp of this last year or so, really getting into my field, really understanding about energy, really understanding about the human body, and the power that we actually are doing here, and even beyond that is that we are the experience itself. I noticed my reality. Everything's falling apart. Corruption's falling away. Everything's getting clear. New stuff is coming up. The internet is helping everyone find out about everything. New technologies, new ways of doing stuff, new this, new that, new discoveries. Every avenue is having breakthroughs and also downfalls. Things are changing. The board is clearing. And that's because I changed my reality. And you're going to be like, if someone, let's say, living in my city or living somewhere that's obviously seeing the same stuff happening, well, that's, how's that? Because they're going to feel like, well, you're talking about like it's just your reality and you're doing it. I'm doing it too. Well, yeah, you have your own reality. It's only an illusion that we're all living in the same exact reality. It's only an illusion. We're not. We just shared reality, but it's more than that. Through my hindsight, I can see how my reality literally changed over these 20, 25 years during how my thoughts are. I can literally see it now. My hindsight is golden. And when you have that, when you have the experience of life teaching you, usually it's something you remember. That's that old man wisdom, right? And the old guy sitting on the porch, he knows something about something, right? He's got some wisdom somewhere. My wisdom happens to be in universal reality creation. Anyway, got off on a tangent 4 hours ago. I can see how and it's like a coming home. It's like coming around again. It's like quantifying it for yourself. Like your hindsight gets so good, you look back like, oh yeah, I really can see how things changed as my beliefs changed. I have the high mountain view now. I can look back at my life and I can see it. Back 20 years ago, I did not have that view. I could not see this at all. I couldn't even understand this. And I could have took different choices, would have led me in a different position, or would not doing this right now. Say I would be something completely different, right? Not knowing about rally creation, like I never made that trigger, that choice never happened. Well, my hindsight from this reality can look upon that reality and see, I can see how his reality has shaped and morphed according to what his beliefs are, and the reality would be a lot more rigid. None of these secrets would be coming out. It'd be a little more hush. You know what I mean? And that reality, here's the kicker, is happening right now. Because every choice you ever made did happen and is getting played out right now. And that's how the energy cross and mind fucks, you know? So you can learn from every dimension. And we're doing it a lot of time, it's just natural, but we hide it because we're playing a certain kind of game. It's all happening now. That is the computation power of the universe. So good. It handles so much at one time. All we have is one time. You better hope it can. Right? So, using that hindsight, man, I can just see it. And it just makes you even more. It's like the more you get it, the more you get it. The more you fall apart, the more you fall apart. The more you understand, the more you understand. And so, once you get off on the tangent of really knowing this stuff, you're going to bring back more instances to reinforce it. And now my hindsight is one of them. I look back and just look back at the past and it just reinforces everything I'm doing now. If I had any sliver of not confidence about it, now it's out the window like a fucking fart in the wind. Until I can't even smell it. One of those smellless farts. But it's so cool because you just can't tell people. Everyone tries, and maybe sometimes you can, because I've gotten help by people like this off the internet. Abraham Hicks, Bashar, Daryl Anka, Terrence McKenna, Alan Watts, TED people, you know, and a lot of people. I'm getting regular, whatever, just people. I've gotten help before, so I can't say not trying to speak it is something you shouldn't do. Like it's impossible, completely inevitable. It's not. Because once you're close in that frequency, either you're going to kind of understand it, or it's at least going to lead your life on a different tangent so you can understand it later. And so we always try to come back and tell you guys, hey, it's not what it is. It's not what it seems like down here. I know it doesn't seem that way. I know it seems impossible. I know it seems crazy. But it's not what it seems like. And even in my perspective, I can go through a more dense. I have cycles. I'm in a very open, it's the right time in the morning, smoke weed, I didn't eat too much. I was inspired to play this time. You know what I mean? So I'm feeling pretty good. So I'm feeling like I really know it. I really know it right now. That's why I'm teaching it. When I really know it, when I feel like I really know it, I really know it. Hours go by, days go by, weeks go by, there might be a segment where I'm not really knowing it as well, even though I have enough bases under me now that I never can go too far away from not knowing it. So I'm always knowing it. But I can get to where I'm not like this, like I just want to teach you, I just want to shake you. I'm like, hey, wake up. It really is not what it seems to be, and everyone's coming around to it now. And here's the weird part, there's a bunch of people, there's always a mass of people that kind of get it, right? They really want to get it. A big mass of people that they can see something is, they kind of get it, and they buy their crystals, and they do their things, and no offense to anybody. Beliefs are powerful too, so if you really do believe that your crystals are helping, they really are. So, I have no disdain for any of that. I just don't need them, because I believe I don't need them. My beliefs are king. But some people think they're there, and they're going through the motions, and they don't really believe it, but they're buying all this stuff, and they're doing all those things, and copying this person, copying them. They really want to, and it's where we create fads and all this kind of stuff, and lots of people can make money out of it, but the real stuff always comes through. Someone who really, you may haven't seen someone who really had it in a long time, but then when you do, you remember, like, oh shit, all this other shit was trash. Here's someone who really has it, right? And more are coming about, and we just come back down to teach you guys, to tell you guys, hey, reality is not what it seems. You have way more control. Think about the most amount of control you can think of right now for your mind that you have for reality. You have a billion more times of control than more than that. The best thing that you can imagine happening to you is the worst thing that your inner being can imagine happening to you. Or like out of the good things your inner being could do for you, that's like the one of the bottom of the list. The best thing you can imagine. That's your reach. Maybe unless you did lots of work and you're standing right next to your inner being, then maybe a little different. Your imagination is now more expansive. It's more in line with your inner being. So when you imagine something really great, it's actually pretty great. And your inner being's like, yeah, it's pretty good. But your inner being's always running ahead. So your inner being always knows a little more about you than you do. It is you, by the way. Don't fight it. It is you. It's you. Coming back down, trying to guide you. It's the nature of this reality, right? Same way we come to here and I'm trying to teach you. It's the same kind of thing. Everyone's trying to fucking guide each other. Here, take my hand, take my hand, take my hand, take my hand, take my hand. His hand's too far away. We're never reaching that guy. We just gotta let him wait. You know, stagnant water will find a way eventually. There's no way we're reaching that guy. Look at him down there. He is so lost. I can't even reach that vibration. Now, apparently, this is never true. Apparently, the full highest frequency vibration encompasses all, so no one has ever lost. Not to the full, not to the most full. No one has ever lost. Because the highest frequency encompasses every other frequency, or something like that. If I'm not using the right words, it's something like that, so where you don't have to worry. I really just like that there, that, you know, seeing my hindsight of how my reality has changed since recording. My thoughts changed first, and then my reality changed. And it is changing now. It's like I always feel like I'm taking a fresh new step. Like I'm like, ooh, now I'm at like 8% power or something. You know, I'm always feel like, oh, okay, always the tip of the iceberg. Like I'm always progressing, always getting better, but I always feel like I'm just starting. I'm just getting started. But I can look at my progress and be like, nah, man, I'm getting fucking good. But it always feels like I'm just getting started. So I think what that means is, you know, you motherfuckers gotta watch out. Because I think my cycles of good feelings is going to take up all my space in my now moment pretty soon. And then I think using my belief structures now in place, I can maintain a perpetual good feeling state from highest excitement, appreciation, pride, love, unconditional love, that ooey gooey, ah, da, feels that I just want to kiss your forehead. Say, ooh, I can bring up the feeling, I can cultivate it, I can garden it, I can harness it, I can prune it like a bonsai tree. And with these new belief structures made by me and my experience, I can hold these good feelings. I don't have to dip down to frustration, anger, or annoyance anymore. And if I do, I have the belief structure to know what's going on so I don't stay there very long, and further aid in the dissipation of unwanted frequency nodes, modules, conglom slops in my now moment. Alright? In time, my frequency will have spread so thick in my now moment, which is all we have is the now moment. My cycles are always overlapping from feeling good to feeling great, from feeling great to feeling easy, from really easy to feeling excited, from feeling super giddy to feeling unconditional love and compassion, to feeling fun, to feeling interest. Ooh, interest. To be interested in something. Abraham Hicks, I understand you more now. It's the feeling, it's the subtle feelings that is so good. The feeling of interest. You don't know how much you really like the feeling of interest unless you've been bored and uninterested for a long, long time. And then something genuinely interests you, and you're like up at night researching it, figuring shit out, and it's not even a task. It's you can't even concentrate at work because you're like excited to get home and fucking do this thing, whatever it is. Interest teamed up with excitement right then and there. You interest in something, and it turns into excitement naturally. You're excited to do it because you're interested in it. And excitement, like an energy, like makes you want to want to glow from the eyes. Makes you want to just like shake someone's hand. Makes you want to like be out in public. Oh my God. Excitement must be good, right? The feeling. See what I'm doing now, guys? I'm showing you I can conjure these feelings up just by talking about it. I don't need some girl or some car or some money or some this, that, or the other. A nice cold bowl of cornflakes with crisp cold milk. Make me excited, make me want it, but I don't need it. I can do it just by talking about it. So what happens is that means I got my horse and put it in front of the cart. Instead of most people running with the cart in front of the horse. The horse is trying to push the cart and the cart's stuck, right? I can put my horse, put it in front of the cart, slap the horse on his tush lightly, and it's on and running because I got the feeling myself. Now you could say, well, but you got to think about it. Okay, but you got to go through 40 years of a job, failed marriages, and blah 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 blah, and to figure out that you've been duped, and then try to start your life over from there. What's worse? I just got to think about it. Sorry, being a little rude. You get the feeling first. Because look, I think about it and I get it, but once you use your focus, you can take it there. Oh, you gotta focus. Okay. Oh, I gotta focus. Oh God. But once you use your focus, then the feelings will come back naturally without you having to think about it. And they'll bring good thoughts with them. Really could just sit back and relax once you get this ball rolling. Once you get this energetic ball rolling of your preferred prune tree rolling, and all your garnered cycles that are stacking on top of each other, and they choked out any space in your now moment for any bullshit. And once you have the belief system to keep that going, because you know what's going on, and then you can kind of sit back and relax. You don't have to if you want to feel like you're doing stuff. But you don't have to. You can just sit back and relax. You've done this stuff already. You did the thing. Now you just watch your snowball roll down that hill, just picking up everything you want preferred, and you're also at the bottom of the hill just waiting for it. Come to me. Right? Right. You got the feeling first. I know, seems pretty simple to me, but it's not. When you're stuck in the dance, it is not. You will go through rigmaroles and circles and reverts and fallings and going crazy and changing your life. And now this revert. Now this isn't right. Now it's not. But it seems this. Now, some people never make it out. And that's why we go through lifetimes. Many lifetimes. Now apparently, it is so. I am the oldest and the goldest soul. So, I went through many lifetimes. Now, don't get offended. We're all fractal nature, so we all have portions of the oldest and the goldest soul. But the thing is, I know it. So since I know it, it comes forth and out of me. And you don't know it, so you're just some, sloppy human living the dance life, which is a version of the game. It's like hardcore mode. Alright? Or something. Or maybe it's like the room where the babies are, the little bassinets and everything. That's what the dance is, maybe. You can look at it both ways, I think. It's my fucking battery. 68%. Alright, so, class. I hate being called a teacher. I never liked it, even though I knew I was good at it. Like when I taught gymnastics and I taught just spotting and flipping and that kind of thing, I could tell I was amazing at it. But for some reason, I had this aversion to be called a teacher. Maybe because I needed to figure all this stuff out first, and now I'm like, okay, now I'm a teacher. I didn't want to be called it then because inside me, I knew that I wasn't worthy where I was at, where I should be. Now, I'm a teacher, but I'm a teacher in this kind of way. Maybe I'll say stuff like this over the internet, but it's more just doing my own thing and showing you by example. That is the only way to teach. That's what life experience does. Alright? A fool who persists in his follies will become wise. No matter if you take 1,000,000 lifetimes or 3 lifetimes. It doesn't matter. What's time? Anyway. comes back around to everything is always working out. You just don't know it. And then when you know it, you don't know it completely, fully, forever. You know it, then don't know it. Know it, then don't know it. Know it, then don't know it. Don't know it, know it, then don't know it. Then don't know it, then know it, then don't know it. Then know it, and eventually, then you thicken it up, and the don't knows go away eventually, and you just know it. Different levels of knowing. You really know it, like how I feel now, and then you just, you know. You're kind of almost in a pseudo-dense stance, but you know. So you can never go all the way back. And once you got the hindsight of those cycles, and you already know how focus works, you can prune those. You don't like when you kind of in the pseudo-dense stance, you kind of, so don't focus on it. When you're feeling like you know it, like I am now, bask in it. And then maybe 2 hours later, when I don't really feel this good again, be like, hey man, 2 hours ago you were feeling fucking great, and you could even get the feeling back if you do that good. You just get it right back. And what are you doing? You're impregnating your now moment. Pretty soon your now moment is just gonna be excitement. People are gonna be pissed at you, or they're not gonna be in your reality, or they're gonna be inspired by you. But it doesn't matter. All actions are good. Movement, reaction. You're something important if you're doing this. Right? That's why they say if you have haters, you know. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So if I get like a comment on YouTube, I only have 2. By the way, I should need to have. Let me change that. I have 209 subscribers. So the way I think about it, every time I hit a new subscriber height, I've never been at 209 before. I stretched the limit to 209, and I say to myself, even if I drop back under, the limit is still there, and I'm proud of that. Because I hate when I'm like, yes, 209, and I look back and it's like back down to 207. I'm like, what the fuck? So I've gotten past that with disbelief. I'm like, I hit 209, and that is my newest stretch's highest limit. So I don't think about falling away from it anymore, because that's what I'm proud of. We are at 209, so I won't say only 209. But I get a few comments, is where I was getting at with this. And some comments might not be the best. I haven't got any real bad comments though. But even so, I'm at the point now where I'm gonna appreciate them, because I appreciate the attention. They're taking the time to focus on me, actually type stuff to me, no matter if it's good or bad. That is awesome, and I appreciate that, because I know the power of focus and attention. And I'm like, oh, thank you. Thank you for aiding in my power. I have all my power myself, but power attracts power, so give me yours too. Thank you very much. And that's where I'm at for that. I don't know where this is going. I'm just talking now. 444. Oh my God, I turned into one of those people. No offense, I'm one of you. That's the thing of progressing so fast. You can look back. I'm like, God damn, you're like, I just turned into. I'm a number caller. I even do it when I'm playing Rocket League. I mean, fucking will score a point, and the scores and everything will time up to be like 4-4-4-4-4. I'm like, usually I end up winning the game afterwards because I get so excited. Unless they're toying with me. I'm getting so much better in Rocket League, though. It's good. Finally garnering some skill. Finally coming together. But it's so funny, you finally start getting better, and then magically all the people you're playing is all of a sudden they're better too. Like, you bitches, can't you let me enjoy my progress and stomping some of these hoes for at least more than one game before the next game? Now I'm the hoe, and I'm gonna stop. That's Rocket League for you. I only play casual, by the way. Only casual. I only play casual Rocket League. I think I'm a gold or something in competitive, only because I had a friend slightly for a very short stint that convinced me to play. But I played for, a week, maybe, if that. And then when I very first got Rocket League, so many years ago I played, but I just didn't know I was in competitive. And I went to casual and never went back. So I think I might be a gold or something. But I don't play competitive. I just can't do it, man. I can't. I never feel I'm good enough. And casual is so fucking fun, man. It's like a fucking war zone. Anyway. Plus, I don't feel bad because it's changing. I have a mega ball chase style, all I do. But it's changing now to a ball chase / also defender. I do ball chasing and defend the net at the same time. But now I'm also looking at my teammate. Oh, what a what a grandpa. So I actually do, every once in a while you might see me pass the ball. Well, my play is changing finally. You find it changes just naturally. The more skills you get, the longer you play, it just naturally starts changing. But the ball chaser generalness of it, that doesn't seem to be changing. My skills get better and better, and now I'm able to. Some of the people that would fuck me over because all I did was ball chase, so they're better than me, and they would just see that and then own me. Now it's not happening so much, and I can ball chase and keep the ball away from the people. So I'm just getting better at being a dick, I guess. I don't know, being a ball chase. I think it's a strategy. I think it's a strategy. I notice it works out for me a lot of the time. But I'm not just blindly ball chasing anymore either. I'm not just doing that. So that's the difference. I'm always trying to look at the whole picture. And if I am ball chasing, it's because I'm looking at the whole picture and I'm deciding that's the best option. I'm always seeing what's going on. My play is slowly changing. I love fucking Rocket League. God damn it, I love Rocket League. Oh, about to hit 4-4-4 again. Maybe I can stop it. Oh, I missed it. Stopped on 4-4. It would have been 4-4-5. 2 4-4-4s in one video. Alright, it's time to end this one, I guess. I'm just kind of sad that it ended on 4-4-4. We haven't get 4-4-2-2. That doesn't mean anything to me though, but I just like the number. Oh, I missed. I didn't hit the pause button and I hit it. Alright, 4-4-4-4 is coming up soon. We're just gonna wait. And you can look at my happy face. Look at these cheeks. It's fucking smiling out my ass over here. 4-4-3-5. We're coming there. We're waiting for this one, so it doesn't mean anything. But we're gonna wait for it because I missed the first two 4-4-4s, but they were on good time.